Hi, I'm Rocco DeVilliers, director of The Flyboys, and I am a film fanatic.
Hello, I'm Adam Mast with Film Fanatics. Up first, The Shallows. This is the latest thriller from the director of Nonstop, and it's basically the gorgeous Blake Lively versus a killer great white shark. Jaws it is not, and it's not Open Water either, which is a very polarizing film.
True.
Having said that, I was immensely entertained by this movie. I really liked it a lot.
I loved it, but I love sharks, and Blake Lively is like my woman crush, so they did awesome.
What did you think, Mr. Demke?
I loved it as well. I mean, it's got the beautiful Blake Lively. Goes to this cove, this beach that her mother used to go to.
Right.
And it's a nostalgia thing, you know, and she's there surfing.
Soul searching.
And there's a couple of guys there surfing too. So it's just really fun, but you know
something's about to happen. But it's a fun movie. I mean, it's well shot. The shark looks cheesy in a couple of parts.
The shark isn't real.
It's a CG rendered shark, so what are you going to do?
I can go with it.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's no doubt that there are moments in this movie that are incredibly intense and incredibly gripping. So there are times in this film when the shark probably would feel better at home at Camp Crystal Lake, if you know what I'm saying.
It is what it is.
It is.
It's a shark movie, you know?
And at a brisk 87 minutes, the movie never really outstays its welcome.
Right.
It does a 1 year later thing that really bugged me. I don't like that. You guys can be your own judge. It is very quick. But all in all, I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I would say see it.
I would say see it.
Especially with all the crap that's going on
right
now.
Yeah, it's so much better than Independence Day Resurgence.
Right.
I mean, it's just a fun summer movie, gripping and intense.
It's a roller coaster. I love
It's entertaining. All right, so also in theaters, we have Independence Day Resurgence, which Bruce and I talked about. By the way, thank you for sitting in for Bruce. He's out getting sun. Bruce and I didn't care for it that much. We said stream it, but you know, in hindsight, I'm thinking, no, don't see it.
Yeah, I saw
skip
it.
that movie.
I saw it as well, and I wish I hadn't. So
yeah, I would say skip that one as
and
well.
I'm a big fan of the old ones.
It just doesn't work with Independence Day. It's at best a rental. It's not worth seeing in theaters.
Also in theaters, the Civil War drama Free State of Jones, directed by Gary Ross, starring the great Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, yeah. All right, also in limited release, we have The Neon Demon.
Ooh, from the director of Drive. I really want to see this movie. Hopefully it's going to open here soon.
It's in Vegas right now, and I'm tempted to make a little journey.
Ooh, I'll go with you.
And we have Paul Rudd starring in a Netflix release, The Fundamentals of Caring.
Which I really liked. I've actually seen this movie. I quite liked it. I saw it at Sundance. It's sort of like a less serious version of Me Before You, if you will, and it has a bromance instead of a romance. So
that's worth Netflix.
Go to Netflix. Check it out. In theaters July 1st, we have a new telling of Tarzan from the director of the last, I believe, 4 Harry Potter movies, David Yates.
Yes.
We also have the horror thriller sequel, The Purge, Election Year, just in time for Election Day. I don't know. I like the second one more than the first one. We haven't seen the third one yet. I'm kind of looking forward to it.
I am
in a
too.
weird
I
way.
think it looks good.
Right. And then the movie this weekend that I'm really excited about, Steven Spielberg's The BFG.
You think because I'm a giant that I'm a man-gobbling cannibal?
A Spielberg movie is not just a movie, it's an event. I love the guy. I have a lot of hope for this movie.
Can't wait.
We're going to see it.
We're going to be there.
Right. Let's do it.
And in local news, we have George Street Fest is this weekend.
Yes, I love George Street Fest.
And they are doing a new thing.
Yeah, it's called the George Dollar Movie, if you will.
How much are the movies there?
$1. And the movie at the Electric Theater on July 1st, talk about fireworks, Raiders of the Lost Ark, 35th anniversary. This is one of my favorite films of all time. I can't speak for anyone else, but I love this movie with every fiber of my being.
From the time Harrison Ford stepped out of the shadows in that classic Steven Spielberg close-up, he wasn't even Han Solo anymore. He was Indiana Jones. My name is Jeff Robinson, screenwriter of Rudderless and the upcoming The Cinematic of Lightning. Adam Mast is a stud, and I'm a film fanatic.
I got to ask, Sheldon, what do you think of Raiders of the Lost Ark?
I am one of the biggest fans of Raiders of the Lost Ark. In fact,
look at this guy.
In fact, preceding the film, we actually show a short film, a local short film, starring me.
It's called Idaho Smith and the Treasure of the Emerald Pool, and it's obviously an affectionate homage
to
Indiana Jones. It is a lot of fun. We want to invite people to come out. We shot it guerrilla style, no money. We just did it because we love Indiana Jones. Come out to the Electric Theater at the end of Street Fest and watch the 35th anniversary of Raiders of the Lost Ark, preceded by this guy right here.
Idaho Smith.
I absolutely adore this movie. It represents everything that I got into filmmaking for. Filmmakers going out on location in the dirt, shooting their film in camera with real stuntmen performing real stunts. Everything about this movie is fantastic.
So thank you for joining us for another glorious edition of Film Fanatics. I want to thank this handsome little devil right here, Mr. Sheldon Demke, for sitting in for Bruce Bennett. He's on location in Hawaii, hopefully getting some sun.
And we're both very envious.
Yes, and we also want to thank TDS Telecom for supporting the movie at the Electric Theater this weekend. We want to thank the fine folks at Megaplex Theaters for doing everything that they do. We couldn't do it without them.
True.
And of course, we want to thank the great Rocco de Villiers and Jeff Robison, two terrific filmmakers, for all their contributions to this episode of the show.
Yeah.
So until next time, I'm Adam Mast with Cinemast.net.
And I'm Sheldon Demke with St. George News.
We're film fanatics.
Are you?
My name is Alex, and I'm a film fanatic.
I'm Kelly Young, and I definitely am a film fanatic.
So yeah, Shallows.
I loved it.
I still want to go to
Loved it. Maybe loved it's too praiseworthy. I really liked it a lot, though. It was just fun.
I still want to go surfing though.
Do you?
It didn't do
It's
what
beautiful.
what Jaws did. You
No.
know?
And you know what else? If they would have cut all the slow motion shots out of that movie, it would have been like an hour long.